Halo 5. What an interesting game. Um, I've beat Halo 5 for a while now, and I will say it's definitely the weakest Halo in the series so far. It did have some high moments, and also had some not so great moments. Some moments just did not make any sense, but it was still good. I still thoroughly enjoyed it. The graphics still hold up to this day, um, especially as Xbox One game. Still very visually impressive game. So whenever I was playing through it, essentially, I was trying to figure out, okay, because I beat Halo 4, and obviously this does not tie into Halo 4. Um, Master Chief is essentially has gone AWOL, and Spartan Locke is trying to hunt him down. Therefore, we kind of get more of this cat and mouse game, but it's been more of the cat than the mouse. You're primarily playing as a Spartan Locke's team. There are some times where it does alternate missions, but for most of the campaign, you are playing as Spartan Locke. And it's okay. I think Spartan gets too much hate. He definitely has the potential to be an interesting character. They can still bring him back and obviously, hash out his story and character more. But that's besides the point. Yeah. I also feel like This is probably the most vulnerable Master Chief has been, and that's obviously a change in the series. So, which is not a bad thing. That's definitely not a bad thing. I know some people are maybe conflicted about that, but in my opinion, like I said, something different. This is more of it's kind of like a what if. If I can compare this, it's kind of like it's kind of like the Marvel series what if, right? And you're going through these missions, and um, they really don't tell too much of okay, why is Master Chief doing this? Why is Cortana doing this? Um, why are these entities invading um, this planet and stuff like that? They're just invading just in general. And then essentially, Cortana is basically become Ultron in a way, right? Um, and just doing God knows what else. Like I said before, the gameplay is still solid. I My main issue with Halo 5 is the whenever 343 made this, the gameplay from Halo 4 was fantastic. Loved it. Right? They definitely um, added their own spin on it and kind of just modernized it a bit. You have spin all the time, which is a welcome change in my opinion. But you have to understand from a multiplayer perspective, what made Halo stand out compared to like Call of Duty, Battlefield, and just other just shooters in general was yes, it had its own gameplay style, right? And whenever you went ahead and basically took inspiration from I think Black Ops 3, Titanfall, just a lot of games which were doing the jetpack thing, that trend. That's not cool. I did not like that. I can respect how um, I did have free updates and just had a lot of content. Definitely had a lot of content. Graphically wise, like I said again, it is superb. So, um, however, going back to the campaign here, I mean, the TLDR version is basically Spartan Locke is chasing Master Chief. They meet with Master Chief's team. Um, they lose him. Um, he then grabs more info to situation why Master Chief is doing what he's doing. Then wants to, they have to team up to essentially put it into these entities invading, right? That's just how it is. So, and it's okay. Like I said, in my opinion, just like I said, the cutscenes were great. Gameplay was interesting. Um, the level design was okay. It was, like I said, it's just everything about this game is just seems very lost in direction. They did not have a sense of direction to go to, and that's very apparent because they try to chase a trend, around going with the multiplayer. I know some people love it, and that's fantastic, but I think a lot of games of that era, what they should have done if they added jetpacks, is did what Advanced Warfare's done, is add a jetpackless game mode. If they would have added a jetpackless game mode, I will have no issues with the multiplayer. Now, definitely would have put a lot more time into it. But I mean, like I said, this is just my opinion. If I would rate it, honestly, I would give it I give it 6.5. It's not overly horrible. Like I said, honestly, the multiplayer support, them just doing free updates and stuff, definitely helped out in the end. Um, but as far as the campaign, the snow is not there, and that's the thing about Halo. Halo, it was the all-in-one package. You had a very superb single player, and you had a very superb multiplayer. And then you have Forge and stuff as well. And this is an ongoing issue going with 343, known as Halo Studios now, is they are just lost when it comes to the direction of the game. Halo Infinite is obviously the closest thing we have to a something like a Bungie like Halo game. But even that a lot was definitely um, still needed time in oven. Yeah, like I said, this is just my opinion. I give it a 6.5. Um, it's okay. Visually wise, it's too impressive. Very, very impressively great game. Like I said, I will say, played in co-op. It's definitely a good game played in co-op. Just kind of just hanging out with your buddy or something like that, just having a good time. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
It took you long enough.